Coronavirus has prisoned us homes, so let's busy ourselves and learn English. Hello, fifth graders. Hope you're doing well. Today we're gonna learn our first grammar lesson on YouTube. At school, you learn two tenses. They are the simple present tense and the simple past tense. Today you're gonna learn a new tense. We're going to apply the same steps that you used to apply at school in order to identify the new tense. The first activity, we're going to learn the uses, the two uses of this new tense. In Group A, we've got three sentences. Let's read them together in order to identify the first use of this new tense. Sentence number 1. Right now, Rasha is typing her homework. 2. I am having my dinner at the moment. 3. Ranim and Rani are watching a documentary about coronavirus now. The question is, what is common about these three sentences? What do the sentences in Group A have in common? Let's reread them. Right now, Rasha is typing her homework. 2. I am having my dinner at the moment. 3. Ranim and Rani are watching a documentary about coronavirus now. Tracking the time clues, I can tell that the three actions are happening now or right now. The action of typing the homework, the action of having the dinner, and the action of watching a documentary are happening at the moment of speaking. So if I want to name Group A or give it a title, I say that Group A expresses the actions that are happening at the moment of speaking. Group B, I have two sentences. The first sentence, nowadays all people all around the world are staying homes because of coronavirus. Sentence number 2, these days doctors and scientists everywhere are trying to find a vaccine for coronavirus. The same question to be asked. What is common about these two sentences, or what do these two sentences have in common? Ignore the part related to coronavirus and let's track the time clue. What do these sentences have in common? They express actions that are happening currently. They are current actions, actions that are happening nowadays. I do not mean now at the moment of speaking, but rather I'm referring to actions that are happening meanwhile in this interval of time nowadays. So if I want to give a title for Group B, I say Group B express actions that happen or that are happening currently. So what is the tense used in both groups A and B? To express an action happening at the moment of speaking using time clues or time expressions like right now, or a current action, currently, these days, use the present progressive tense. So the tense is the present progressive tense, or another name for present progressive tense is the present continuous tense. Example, right now mom is mopping the floor. This is an action happening at the moment of speaking right now. And I have the second example, the world is witnessing a pandemic nowadays. Pandemic is what's known as the virus, coronavirus, that is widely globally spread. So in both examples, the first one happening right now at the moment of speaking, and the second example is a current action that is happening currently. So I use this present progressive in these two cases for actions that are happening at the moment of speaking and for actions that are current actions. This is, or these are, the two uses of present progressive. Now, what about the form of present progressive, or how do I write the present progressive? How do I write this verb? Well, it is made up of two particles. It's made up of verb to be either am, is, or are, plus the main verb with ing. So I say it's a verb phrase that is made up of two particles, verb be in present, in addition to the main verb with ing. Example, I am eating, he, she, it is eating, pronouns they, we, or you take are eating. So as you see, I have the verb am with pronoun I, verb to be is with pronouns she, he, and it, verb to be are with pronouns they, we, and you. The main verb eat, I add to it ing. So I form the present progressive using these two particles, verb to be am, is, are, plus the main verb with the ing. There are certain tips, spelling tips, that you need to follow when forming the present progressive verbs. Mainly, these are the most common spelling rules. I'm going to explain them, and afterwards you're going to open your books in order to review the chart with further examples. Basically, most verbs, you add to them ing. Example, eat, you just add ing. Most verbs take ing at the end of the verb. Okay? Verbs that end with a consonant letter plus e, as in live, the verb live ends with a consonant v plus e. What do? You cross the e at the end of the verb and you add ing. So live, you cross the letter e because before the e you have a consonant and you put ing. 3. Verb that ends in one vowel and one consonant, you double the consonant and you add ing. Example, the verb run. Run, it ends with a vowel u plus a consonant n. When changing it to the present participle form, you have to double the n and you put the ing. Verb that ends in I and e, such as the verb tie or the verb die, you change the I and e, the last two letters, to y and you put ing. Refer to your book, page 211, to review the rules and to apply more. Now we have negative with present progressive. How do I form the negative in present progressive? Sentence 1, they are reading the newspaper now. This is an affirmative sentence. I want to change it to negative. As simple as negative with present progressive is very easy. All you need to do is to add not after the verb to be. Here it is. They are not reading the newspaper now. Or if you want to form the contraction, they aren't reading the newspaper now. You cross the O in not and you replace it with an apostrophe. Another example, she is drinking milk at the moment. To form the negative, all you need to do is to add the not after the is as follows. She is not drinking milk at the moment. She isn't drinking milk at the moment. So that was the lesson today, the lesson about present progressive tense, which is used in two cases: for actions happening at the moment of speaking and for current actions. You may read the rules, pages 210 to 111, for further clarification and to apply more. You need to apply as an assignment page 212 on the reading book part 1 and pages 100, 101, and 102 on the workbook. We're gonna send you the correct answers on Friday. Until then, stay safe, stay home.